Today, President Biden is visiting a computer chip factory in Michigan to tout growth in the American manufacturing industry. U.S. factories have been adding jobs at the fastest pace we've seen in decades.
All right, but some companies and others are still worried about that possible recession we've been talking so much about. ABC's Elizabeth Shulze joins us with more now. Good afternoon, Elizabeth.
Hey, TJ and Amy, factories across the country are warning that a recession is a risk in the near term. But many manufacturers say that their biggest problem right now is they still cannot find enough workers. This is a sector that is hiring in a big way. It added last month alone more than 30,000 jobs.
At RJT Industries, a family-owned factory that manufactures windows in Virginia, business has been booming.
We're monthly setting new records. This is our 4-point welder.
In a trend many manufacturers witnessed during the pandemic, demand for the company's products surged.
We had a lot of people staying at home. They had a lot of cash. They were remodeling their houses.
To keep up, RJT tried to hire more workers.
When we found out we needed to bring on more people, we started raising the starting pay.
Manufacturing actually pays better than any other sector of the economy. We're about $97,000 on average per job in manufacturing.
The average pay close to 6 figures in a lot of these jobs.
That's exactly right.
Jay Timmons is the CEO of the National Association of Manufacturers.
Manufacturers always are looking to the future.
He says the industry has been on a hiring spree and is struggling to fill open jobs.
We're looking at an average of 800,000 job openings every single month for the past year or more. And that's about twice as many open jobs as we had prior to the pandemic.
Government data shows manufacturers have been adding jobs at the fastest pace in 4 decades. 137,000 more Americans now work in the sector compared to before the pandemic. Timmons credits the factory jobs resurgence to policies in Washington, including the 2017 tax cuts for businesses, the bipartisan infrastructure law, and a recently passed law that invests tens of billions of dollars in producing semiconductor chips in America.
With the Chips and Science Act, they leveled the playing field so that companies could bring that manufacturing back and bring these high-paying jobs to the United States.
April Arnzen is the chief people officer at computer chip maker Micron Technology. Micron announced in October it's building a massive new factory in upstate New York that will create 9,000 jobs.
When we are done, it will be the size of 40 football fields.
Micron says recent supply chain snags accelerated a push to be made in America, ushering in a new era of manufacturing that looks very different from factories of the past.
The manufacturing is very, very clean. In fact, our fabrication facilities, they are 1,000 times cleaner than an operating room.
It's no longer that hard labor type job that might be difficult for the body. It's actually using your mind more, learning how to design and build and program and maintain robotics.
But a looming recession could overshadow the manufacturing jobs comeback. Nearly 2/3 of factories nationwide surveyed last quarter said they expect an economic downturn in the next year.
There will be a recession.
No question.
Oh, no question. I've been doing this for 46 years. I've seen many recessions and I've seen many booms. And I'm not naive about the fact that the business cycle is going to happen again.
For now, that means factories like RJT are holding on to extra inventory or slowing down spending. But they're not letting go of workers yet. Plant manager Janet Sales says she's still on the lookout for the next generation.
What would you say to someone who's interested in a career in manufacturing?
I will say go for it, because when you do something that you really love, you never get bored in life.
And something else these workers helped us find out is that the number of women working on factory floors is at its highest level in nearly 15 years. One reason for that, according to the Census Bureau, is that more young girls are studying science, technology, and engineering, and that, TJ and Amy, is helping to close the gender gap on the factory floors.
And that's cool to hear.
It
All right,
certainly is.
Elizabeth, thank you as always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.